How's everybody going today? I'm Ashton Henderson, and I'm here to talk to you guys about one of the biggest problems in the 21st century. So, have you ever been so hungry that your stomach hurts so bad to where you threw up, or where your next meal was going to come from? Have you ever had to travel like out of your way, a couple more miles, maybe 30 to 60 miles to go to the grocery store, to go to a big box store to get nutritional value food to help support your kids? Well, I think that's one of the biggest problems in the 21st century today. Food insecurity and food desert, I feel like, is a very dangerous and important thing you need to understand in today's society. Defined as a health crisis inside the United States. The United States country, us as a whole and us as a self, I feel like this is one of the biggest problems we have. We are the richest country in the world, but we have the biggest food insecurity and food desert issues known to man and known today. I think the best solution for these two issues are community involvement for small towns and communities, and I feel like raising awareness is one of the better solutions to help fix this problem. In the United States, we have a problem with this insecurity and food desert. Dangerous issues. Kids not getting the nutrition they need and nutritional value to grow and mature. According to Alicia Jensen, Matthew Rabbit, Christian Gregory, and Families, Wages and Unhealthy, between 2015 to present, the wages for families is way below for working to purchase these foods. What I mean by that is it's more expensive right now to buy healthier foods, more nutritious foods and processed foods than it is to buy like box store or processed foods like frozen fish or like prepackaged patties with hamburger. It's more expensive to buy carrots, like a bundle of carrots or a dozen of apples, than it is to go and buy fruit roll-ups for your kids or Gushers. So I feel like the convenience of buying the more consumer price and the easier and cheaper price than it is to buy the more expensive price, which is healthy nutrition for your kids. Unhealthy processed food is a big thing in the United States. One is convenient, and two, it does not help with nutrition for your kids. It helps with overweight, diabetes, and it helps promote poor eating habits for the generations to come. Future growth issues. I know inside the United States, kids that are more obese at a young age and have diabetes at a young age, I feel is affected to this food desert and this food insecurity because of this. Because it's way more convenient to buy the processed food than it is to buy the processed or the healthier food or the healthier food choice. Since 1979, the healthier food choices have gone up 40% in price, and the processed food have gone down 40% in price. So obviously, like I talked earlier, it's easier to buy the processed food than it is to buy the more healthier choice. According to the National Center of Chronic Disease and Health Prevention, August 25th of 2017, I'll look into food desert. Small towns. It's very hard to get nutritional value and nutritional food in small towns. What I mean by this is like produce, milk, carrots, apples, fruit, natural fruit. And the reason why is when it comes to trucking companies that deliver this food, it's a lot easier and more convenient for them to deliver to the big box stores like Walmart or Costco than it is to the small town stores. And this is because of consumer competition with trucking companies to deliver to large companies. It causes a strain, I guess, for most families in these small towns and villages. One, because of the nutritional value that they're not able to give to their kids, and two, like a financial stress. I know with my personal experience, I live in a small town, Firth, Nebraska, and my wife and I, we have to travel between 30 to 60 miles to go to a big box store to grab nutritional value for our kids. What I mean by this is we go to the store to buy oranges, apples, carrots, lettuce, just the basic produce. But if we go to the town store inside of Firth, Nebraska, it's just the basic stuff like Pepsi, chips, cookies, not much of produce. This causes issues in small towns because of nutritional value. And the commute, it's obviously a financial strain. When my wife and I are spending about between $5 to $10 travel to go get this produce at these large box stores, that takes away from the money we can spend on nutritional value food for our kids. here's my solutions. My solutions is community awareness and community involvement. Like I said earlier, the United States is one of the largest and most wealthiest countries in the world, but I feel like our awareness for this issue in the 21st century is very minimum. What I mean by that is a lot of people in the world, if it doesn't affect them, they don't care about it or they don't research it. So when it comes to raising awareness, if you live in a big city and you have that readily available to go to a big box store, you don't notice or don't realize that in these small towns and these small communities, it's hard for them to get nutritional value. What I mean by that is the produce isn't showing up to their stores and they have to travel for it. So that is raising awareness. That's number one. Number two is community involvement. In the town of Firth, we have a community garden. What this community garden does is it helps us grow local produce inside of our community so we can help spread that nutritional value and that nutritional growth inside of our villages and inside of our community. The community garden is awesome. My wife and I utilize it. It's definitely helped us out to minimize our trips to Lincoln to go grab those nutritional values. Yes, so it minimizes the travel and it helps us better eat. So my conclusion is one, for the 21st century of this food desert and this food insecurity, is raise awareness and community involvement. Make a choice today to better your future for tomorrow. Thank you.
Scan again. Oh, shoot, did I get everybody?
You get me? Good? Okay, good.